Mayor John Biggs here at Darul Ummah Mosque in Shadwell. We all know it's important to maintain social segregation, and so with my friend here, we are 2 meters apart, and we are nevertheless doing some work in the community. So it's important we keep socially segregated. It's important that you only go out for essential things, but obviously we need to look after people in our community who need support at this important time, people who are particularly vulnerable. And so here at Darul Ummah, together with a number of other community centres in the borough, people are taking out meals, offering support and sustenance to people, offering counselling to make sure that everyone is kept together in Tower Hamlets at this difficult time. I hand over now to my brother, who will tell you a little bit more about what we're doing here at Darul Ummah.
Thank you very much, Mayor John Biggs, for coming down. I know you're very busy with all the different things that are happening around the borough. First of all, at Darul Ummah, we've been able to offer a range of services to our community from the very early stages of this outbreak. So we were very much conscious and cautious of the congregation, so we quickly closed the congregations for the public as soon as it was spreading pretty fast. So we were one of the first mosques to sort of take that initiative. Then when the mosques actually had to close for the congregations, we made a list of all of the regular attendees, and myself and my colleagues, Sheikh Abu Hassanat Zain Al-Abdin, we've been calling them regularly to make sure that they're okay, if they need any support, any shopping, any medical aid, any advice, and etc. We're also sort of hosting all of our congregational activities, or the lessons that would deliver to them in a sort of sermon type, and we're sort of delivering it to them in their homes, streaming it to them. So we're trying to do this sort of communication and keeping them with us for the stability of their mental health and to maintain their spirituality and etc. Alongside with that, the reason why our Mayor John Biggs is here, and we're very appreciative of that, is that we've actually teamed up with Tower Hamlets Council to start here in Darul Ummah a hub for the community, for charitable goods to be going out, for advice, for counselling, as well as food and other basic needs that will be given out to those who are in need from here in Darul Ummah. And so we thank again Tower Hamlets Council for accepting that offer from us. And I just want to remind myself and everybody that this is a time to really care for each other, to really be there for one another. At times like these, we see the best in us or the worst in us. And so those who are in need of our help and support and love and care, this is the best time. And as it's been taught by our Prophet Muhammad and the Islamic teachings, it is a responsibility of our faith to ensure that our neighbours and our relatives are as well taken care of as ourselves. So to love for my brother what I love for myself, these are primary Islamic teachings. I hope that this can be taken on board and we can all benefit from this. Thank you once again, Mayor John Biggs, for coming down to Darul Ummah. I appreciate your time.
And shall I just finish by saying normally we would shake hands at this point, but we are shaking hands with our hearts, I think, because
Yes,
this is a time when we stand together and support the most vulnerable to get through this really difficult period for us. And we know that if we are careful, we will reduce the harm and the hurt that is caused in our community. And I think it's important also that if you're of a particular faith community, that as with Darul Ummah, the congregation can still be reached through the internet, through the telephone, through sermons and prayers being delivered at one remove. And that's not as good as it should be, but it's a way of keeping people together. So thank you for all that all of you are doing to keep us as a strong community at this time. Thank you.